So hello everyone and welcome back once again to the today's session of design of RCC and steel structural elements. So in the today's session we are going to continue with design of gantry girder. So in the last session we had a discussion over the calculation of moment of inertia of gantry girder and the section modulus, what you call it as a elastic section modulus. And next we started with the plastic section modulus. Okay, so for the calculation of plastic section modulus we have to locate the location of equal area axis. We have to locate equal area axis. Okay, and so in the last session we have located the equal area axis. So what is equal area axis now? So what is equal area axis? So equal area axis is nothing but what? The area of the section get divided equally, that is with respect to equal area axis. So area above the equal area axis and area below the equal area axis. So for the calculation of plastic section modulus we have to locate the equal area axis first, then only we can find out the plastic section modulus. So we have got the location of equal area axis is at a distance of 477.05 mm from the bottom flange. What is that? It is at a distance of 477.05 from the bottom flange. Okay, so this is up to this much we have covered in the last session. So in the today's session, after locating the equal area axis, we will find out the plastic section modulus about the major axis, the plastic section modulus about the horizontal axis or ZZ axis, or it is also called as major axis. Okay, about horizontal axis or major axis. Okay, so the next is the plastic section modulus. Plastic section modulus about ZZ axis, or it is also called as major axis. Okay, so that is called as, it is also called as ZPZ. Z stand for section modulus, P stand for plastic section modulus about Z axis, so that's what is called as ZPZ. Z stand for plastic section modulus, that is section modulus is Z, P is for plastic, and again Z, that is small z, is for what? About ZZ axis. So plastic section modulus about ZZ axis, and it is calculated by using summation of A y bar. Okay, so we'll calculate that. So you have to consider both the part, that is part above equal area axis and part below equal area axis. Okay, so we'll consider one by one here. Okay, so here you have to consider part above equal area axis as well as part below equal area axis. Okay, so we'll consider both. So we'll start with, so first is 210 into 20.8 into 477.05 plus 20.8 divided by 2. Okay, that is for what? That is for bottom flange. Okay, that is for considering what. So I'll just explain here. So 210 into 20.8, that is A y bar. How you have to find out A y bar? So area is 210 into 20.8. What is y bar? Y bar is a distance of center of this bottom flange, distance of center of this bottom flange from equal area axis, So this is 477.05 plus 20.8 divided by 2, what we have calculated. So I'll just show you here. Okay, now what you can see here, 210 into 20.8, that is area. So this is stand for area into y bar, area. So this is stand for area from here to here, 210 into 20.8 into 477.05 plus 20.8 divided by 2. Okay, now we'll move on to web. We'll move on to web part. Okay, plus. So the area of web below the equal area axis is how much? The height is 477.05 into 12. The thickness of web is 12 into 477.05 divided by 2. Okay, I'll just show you that. Okay, now we can see here. So now after flange we have to check for web. So web is, that is the area of web below the equal area axis. Area of web below the equal area axis. So that is 477.05 into thickness. The thickness is 12 into the center of web is 477.05 divided by 2. Okay, so same here, 477.05 into 12 into 477.05 divided by 2 plus what do you have to do? Plus, then for portion above equal area axis. So the portion above equal area axis is again 210 into 20.8 into 81.35 plus 20.8 divided by 2. Correct? So this is the top flange above equal area axis. Top flange above equal area axis. So 210 into 20.8 into 81.35. So I'll just explain this. So here it is 210 into 20.8, correct? 210 into 20.8. So that is top flange into this height is 81.35. So this height is 81.35. This height is 81.35. So how you get this? I'll just explain here. So that is how you get this. So you will get like this. So 600 minus 477.05 minus 2 times 20.8, 2 times 20.8. So we will get this as 81.35. Understood? देखो यहाँ पे तो टोटल ए हाइट फ्रॉम हियर टू हियर इट इज 600. ओके, फ्रॉम हियर टू हियर इट इज 600. So 600 minus 477.05 minus 2 times thickness of this 20.8, you will get this. So this is 81.35. So what we did here? Okay, 210 into 20.8 into, so that is A into y bar, 81.35 plus 20.8 divided by 2, correct? So it is for top flange. So it is 81.35 plus 20.8 divided by 2, correct? This is regarding top flange. Then we have for the web above equal area axis. So the area of web is 81.35 into the thickness of web is 12 into 81.35 divided by 2, correct? How it is? Yes, okay. So this is 81.35 into thickness 12 into 81.35 divided by 2, correct? So this is regarding the portion of web above equal area axis. Then plus next for channel. because the channel will come above equal area axis. Okay, so the area of channel is 4564. So that is, you will get it from steel table, 4564 into 81.35 plus 20.8 plus 7.6 minus 23.6. So I will explain here. Okay, so now this part, the green color, what you can see, it is a channel section, okay, which is again above equal area axis. Okay, so the area of the channel section is 4564. Area of the channel is how much? 4564. That is A into y bar. So y bar is again up to the center of what? Up to the center of channel section. So 81.35 plus 20.8 plus 7.6 minus this distance. So this distance is what? It's the centroidal from top. So we have calculated up to the top of channel. Then again you have to deduct to get back to center. So it is 81.35 plus 20.8 plus 7.6 minus 23.6. Understood? So this is regarding the plastic section modulus. So we got ZPZ, we got ZPZ as 4.328 into 10 raised to 6 mm cube. 4.328 into 10 raised to 6 mm cube. Okay. So after calculating ZPZ, you have to go for next, that is plastic section modulus of compression flange. Then next we have to go for plastic section modulus of compression flange. Plastic section modulus of compression flange about y-y axis, correct? Now you have to calculate the plastic section modulus for only compression flange about y-y axis. Okay, now what you can see here, so this is a compression flange. So in the compression flange, because when the section bends, when deflects, the bottom part will be under tension and the top part will be under compression. So this part will be under compression, correct? This part will be under compression. Okay, so we have to find out the plastic section modulus of compression flange. Okay, compression flange. So we will calculate now about minor axis. About minor axis means nothing but, so it is minor axis, that is y-y. Okay, that is y-y axis. Understood? Okay, so the plastic section modulus about y-y axis. So that is given by, therefore ZPy is equal to A into y bar. Again it is A into y bar. Okay, so here again the area is 90 into 13.6 A into y bar. Into y bar is 150 minus 13.6 divided by 2. Okay, so this is for plus. Okay, I'll just explain this. This is for the flange of channel section. Okay, yes. So here this is the flange of channel section. So 90 into 13.6. 90 into 13.6. The area is 90 into 13.6 into y bar. Total is 150. 150 minus 13.6 from the center of this, from y-y axis to center of this. So 150 minus 13.6. So what we did here? Yes, 150 minus 13.6 divided by 2. Okay, plus next we will go for web part of channel section. So web is 150 minus 13.6. So this is the area of the length of web into thickness of web is 7.6 into 150 minus 13.6 divided by 2. Okay, I'll just show you this. Yes, now, yes, okay, here what you can see. So total is 150 minus 13.6. 150 minus 13.6 means you have to consider this part, only this part, correct? So this part, only this part, understood? So it is 150 minus 13.6. So this into thickness is 7.6. The thickness of web, the thickness of web of channel is 7.6. 150 minus 13.6 into 7.6 into central distance is, what is central distance? This will be 150 minus 13.6 divided by 2. इसका सेंटर कहाँ पे होगा? इसका सेंटर 150 minus 13.6, this divided by 2. Okay, divided by 2. Same we are done here. Okay, so that's why it is 150 minus 13.6 total divided by 2. Then plus 105 into 20.8 into 105 divided by 2. Okay, so here it is. Yes, so this is 105 from center into 20.8. This is 105 into 20.8 into from again center. अब इसका सेंटर कहाँ पे होगा? इस सेंटर से 105 divided by 2. So somewhere here. Okay, 105 divided by 2. Then whole multiplied by 2. The total multiplied by 2 means total divided into by 2. Why 2? For both side. Okay, for both side. So here we have considered only 50%. This side we have considered. When you multiply into 2, so it will be considering whole section. Into 2 for both sides. So into 2, this is for both side. So we get this as ZPY as 721.27 into 10 raised to 3 mm cube. Okay, mm cube, ZPY. Okay, then okay, so you have to practice this. So this is very important, okay, for further calculation. This is very important for the further calculation. You have to calculate very carefully, and also regarding the considering the dimensions or the values, that is also for the very important. Okay, so for today's session I'll stop here. So the next part will continue in the next session. Okay, thank you very much.